Welcome back. And I could also say the same thing for myself, since this is the first time that I've filmed a video in God knows how long. It's been probably like a year, I'm not sure, but it's been a very long time. So today I'm just gonna kind of go through my oldies but goodies makeup that is definitely not new, that's probably been around for quite a long time, but I absolutely love these products because I use them on a day-to-day basis for the most part. There are a few products that I pull out, you know, like when I'm going somewhere in particular where I want like a full coverage face. So my day-to-day routine actually consists of, as far as foundation goes, the It Cosmetics CC cream, which, yeah, I mean, I cut the end off because I have to get all of the product out. Like, this is my absolute favorite. So I'm not going to be using this today. I'm going to be using another more full coverage foundation because I've got multiple situations going on in my face. Let's just get right into it. For moisturizer, I used my Cetaphil moisturizer, which I don't have on hand because I've already put it on my face, but I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and I'm just going to put that all over my skin on top of the Cetaphil stuff that I use every night and every morning. And I'm just going to rub that in. I hope everybody had a really wonderful Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was good. I went to my aunt's house. My mom was there, my uncle was there, my cousin, and my 2 kids. And it was just a nice, small, very relaxed Thanksgiving. So it was enjoyable. Like we just kind of sat around and talked and listened to stories of ages ago. So for foundation, Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in the shade Natural Beige. Oh wait, just joking. Because that is a matte foundation, I am going to go in with the Believe Beauty Radiantly Primed Primer, because this does give me quite a bit of a glow. And actually, these products, you know, you find them at Dollar General. They're really, really good. Their foundation, is kind of like a maybe. But this primer I really like because it is very kind of glowy. And they have makeup wipes that I really like that have the micellar water in them. And those are really, really good too. And their mascara is like really, really good. I mean, and this stuff is like $5. So I think it's definitely a product that I don't hear a whole lot about, but I think they're really good. Okay, so primed. We are primed. So now I need to shake this up. And we're just going to drop some stuff on our face. My skin, it just goes, I don't know. It's looking tore up right now. I know that for sure. But hopefully we can cover it up with this foundation. So I'm just using my nasty e.l.f. blender, and we're just gonna press that in. And you know, usually like when I'm doing my makeup, honestly, I'm in the car waiting on my kids to get out of the car in the car rider line before I go to work, and that's when I do my makeup. And it, you know, doesn't take very long, but I think I prefer the brush actually on a day like this because I'm definitely going to need some more heavier coverage. In fact, we might need to put a little bit more. Just on those few problem areas. It's like a lot more. Whoops, we'll see. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, so I'm sitting here doing makeup, doing a video. I dropped my kids off at their grandparents' house to spend some time with them, and they're spending the night there. And I was like, you know, it's just me and the husband here. He's kind of doing his own thing, and I was like, you know, let's just do a makeup video. It's kind of like my therapy, you know, which I need, obviously, because my face is just ridiculous. I don't know what is up with it. I mean, I don't feel stressed, really, but clearly my face says otherwise. Okay, so, I mean, looking decent. I mean, if you look at it kind of up close, it's pretty good coverage. I mean, considering I've got like a dry patch. Yeah, I just made that worse, didn't I? Okay, we're good to go. Now, for concealer, I actually have a few things that I go to regularly, and I'm literally like looking through my makeup bag. I should have already had that out. I mean, this is in my makeup bag. Is it my absolute favorite? Not necessarily, but it's the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito. So we're just gonna slap that on underneath the eyes. And just a little bit there. And some here. Now, I do have a concealer that's more like my skin tone that I'm going to put on my blemishes. This is the LA Colors Conceal It. And we're just going to further this situation. Yeah. Like on a regular day, I wouldn't go through all this trouble. But for the sake of video, just to kind of give you an idea. And I'm gonna like blend this with the brush, but then go in with a sponge and like finish up. And I just like press it. Okay, that's good. We'll consider that good. All right, so for a little bit of contour, I don't know which one I want to do. You know, I haven't used this one in a while, but my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette, which has old makeup that's been mixed. That's fun. So I'm just going to grab a little brush here to put the product on. And we're just going to use, let's use this one, this lighter shade. Like I said, these products are not new. They have been around for a very long time, but they still do what I need them to do. And I mean, these are the products that I usually go to for a non-work day where like I have more time to actually do my makeup. Okay, and then I'll just take this brush and blend that out. I'm going to take whatever's left over on that brush that I dipped into that contour shade with. I'm just going to like go in my eyes a little bit just to help, because I've got seriously hooded eyes, which I think have gotten worse since I've gotten older. And we're just going to enhance that contour of the eye socket a little bit more. And it works like a dream. There we go. Okay, now we need to set this like ASAP. For my setting powder, this is the finest milled powder I think I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the Krylon High Definition Micro Finish Powder. It is insane how finely milled this is. I mean, it's like air. Whenever you open it up, it just shoots everywhere. But we're just gonna press that. Underneath the eye. And on the eyelid. Just everywhere where I crease rather extensively. And I don't even use, I actually normally use the Maybelline Fit Me powder because this is absolutely impossible to have in my makeup bag in my car where I normally do my makeup. So it only gets done whenever I do my makeup here at the house. Or it only gets used thin, but it is a phenomenal powder. Like, it is great. And the fact that it's, you know, Krylon, so it's, you know, more for theatrical purposes, I guess, or stage makeup. So here's kind of an up close of this finish, which I think is really, really nice. Now, to kind of brighten up, because that didn't really brighten, for the very reason that it's more of like a yellowy type color, I am going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder, and I'm just going to touch that underneath here. I try not to use a whole lot of powder because I have so many wrinkles that it's, a lot of times it just accentuates all that. So, but, and pressing it in with the sponge definitely helps. And that's just to kind of brighten up those areas a little bit. And now we can move on to getting some of this off my face. So just gonna lightly dust that out. Okay, so we are primed, we are set. We are very, very plain. So we need to add some shadows in here. I am going to use my bronzer, which is the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Bronzer. This is in the shade Sunlit Glow. And I use a little tiny brush like this. I mean, look how, yeah, it gets love. I love this stuff. And we're just gonna put that on the cheeks to give us a little color and to accentuate those shadows a little bit. It does have a glow to it, but it's, I don't know, I like it. Especially in summertime. And I just kind of run some over my eyelids as well. Around the perimeter of my face. Okay, good. Now, blush. The Maybelline, no. Well, this, yes, I do use this, but I also use the, where are you? Here you are. So these are the two that I just alternate just when I'm, I don't know, just because. So the Milani Sunset, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's try that again. Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade 15 Sunset Passion. And then Maybelline Fit Me Blush, which is in the shade Peach. I like both of these. Which one do I want to use? Actually, I think they kind of are like the same color. Let's see. One's a little bit, they're about the same. I'm just going to go with the Milani. Why not? Yeah. And just kind of stamp that on my cheeks. A little on the forehead. a little on the eyelids, on the nose. Yeah, that's good. Done. Okay, moving on to the eyes. Sometimes I do highlighter, sometimes I don't. We'll see when we get there. So for eyes, I have my absolute favorite palette. I say favorite, I mean, it's the one I go to the most often, and it is the BH Cosmetics Love in London. And this is what it looks like. It's got all of these kind of dark neutral-like shades, and I mostly use Cheers here, and I use these three down at the bottom. And when I want some glitter, yeah, I'll go into some of those. So we'll just start real quick, and I'm just gonna go into Cheers like I normally do. And that's gonna go in my crease. Then I'm gonna go into Crumpet, which is a little bit darker, with a smaller blending brush because it's a rather dark brown, very cool toned brown. And we're just gonna concentrate that on the outer corner and in the crease. Then I'm gonna go in with Piccadilly, which is that kind of burgundy color right here. And we're just gonna go in the outer corner and in the crease again with that, where I did before. I need a different brush. That brush is getting on my nerves. Here we go. It was a little too flimsy, so I didn't feel like I had a whole lot of control. Whereas this one, the bristles are a little bit stiffer and they're kind of tapered. So they do a really good job of getting into that crease, but yet still blending at the same time. And it goes faster. That other one, I would have had to sit here for 18 years and do that. And we don't have time for that. This is actually my most favorite blending brush that I own, and I bought it like 20 years ago at Target. It's a Sonia Kashuk brush that was in like some limited edition series, I think, that she had. And I have looked on eBay, and I found it on eBay, but it's like they were selling it for an insane amount. Like, it was crazy how expensive it was. I was like, I love it. Maybe I can just find another one similar. But it's like natural bristles, and so, I don't know, it just deposits the color and blends it effortlessly. It's just my favorite one. But, okay. So, for eyes, relatively simple. And we used 3 colors so far. So, and then we're just gonna pop some like shimmer on the lid and call it a day. But this is like my go-to. Now, my go-to look basically. I don't always put that burgundy color in there. It just depends. I may just do like the crumpet, which is like that cool toned brown, and leave it at that. And then put like a shimmer on my lid. But for today, I kind of wanted a little bit of that burgundy in there. And I'm just going with my my brush that I used initially for that crease color, the Cheers, and just going over it one more time, just to blur everything out a little bit more. So this is what we have. So for the shimmer, I think let's do Lolly. I don't know, I always do that or this. Let's see here. Look at the pigment on those. That's really pretty though, but that's, yeah, let's not do the purple. Okay, we'll just do Lolly. And I'm just gonna use my finger and we're gonna put it on like that. Oh wait, here's T. Oh, look at T, that's so pretty. I don't know. Oh, I'm just gonna do Lolly. I find that these glitter shades or shimmers, whatever you want to call it, go on really well with the finger. Done. Like, you can't get more easier than that. And I'm just gonna go in with that crumpet color just a little bit and kind of go back over that outer corner and bring it in here. All right, nice. I can deal with that. Sorry. Just one more time. Okay, now for eyeliner, don't normally do it, but I am doing it today because I'm going to be putting some lashes on. So I'm using the Kokie Gel Ink Dual-Ended Eyeliner. So to try to get some eyeliner on these eyes. Yes. Now, see, if I can do this other eye the same, it will be a miracle. But let's see, okay? Here we go. Y'all, really? I'm not even gonna stress. This one's like mega thick, and this one is just right. Okay, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. But this eyeliner is, yes, it is everything. So, eyes are just about done. Mascara. So, I recently got this YSL sample of mascara. It is the Lash Clash mascara. Now watch when I put this on, y'all. It is, I just realized I haven't done my eyebrows yet. Whoops. We'll get to that in a second. So, watch what happens. All right, so you see my eyelashes now. See that? Watch. Well, you can't see it because of this thick eyeliner, but it makes, like, it's a big difference. I love this stuff. It's really, really good. Okay, so we're gonna just leave that at that. Normally, before I had gotten that mascara, I was using the Maybelline, where are you? This Lash Sensational. I like it. It's really good. And it does make my eyelashes like really long and whatnot. Let's do eyebrows right now, please. Thank you. Because I'm surprised I haven't done them yet. So for eyebrows, I use this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. Look at that. It is nasty, but I love this. And I use this dark brown shade. And then sometimes I use a pencil, but I like the natural look that this gives me. So I just take like a little angled brush, and I'm just gonna focus this mostly on the outer part of my, if I can not make mistakes. This is why people do their eyebrows like first, so that they can clean them up. And then I just put whatever product is left on the brush, I just bring that towards the center and kind of like fill in that front part a little bit. And there we go. Yeah, it's a big difference. Eyebrows done. Eyes need a little shadow underneath this little bitty brush here, and I'm gonna start with Crumpet, and we're just gonna like tap that very lightly. Okay, good deal. Lashes. I am going to use these Profusion Iconic 3D lashes. Don't normally do lashes, normally just put on tons of mascara and call it a day. But since I have just recently purchased these, I was like, well, you know, why not try some lashes? Plus, I got a new lash glue that I'm excited to try. These are very natural. They're not like glam or anything like that. I mean, you can see just very thin, kind of like the Ardell Wispies. And I got this new lash glue, which is right here. It's the Kiss 3D Strip Lash Adhesive. It's supposed to be like stronger than your regular eyelash glue. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm stressing. Just like this eyeliner, this is not gonna go well. I mean, you really can't even, they just make them look fluffier. That took forever, which is why I don't wear eyelashes very often. We've got lashes on, we did eyebrows finally, and so now we are going to look at the lips. Now my favorite lip liner is, that's all that's left of it. And it is the Jordana lip liner, and it's in the shade Toast. Jordana, I got this off of eBay actually. I had watched Carly Bible's YouTube channel, and this was like way back in the day. And this was one of her first lip liners that she would use all the time, and I loved it, so I decided to order it, and it is my absolute go-to. Okay, lips are lined, and then for gloss, I have this is not it. Where is it? Here it is. So this is the LA Colors Holographic Iridescent Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Heavenly. Love this combination. So here we are. I am going to set my face with my other favorite, which is the Mehron, I guess is how you say it, but it's their barrier spray. So I'm just gonna set my face, and this stuff is phenomenal. Along with the Ben Nye Final Seal is another one of my favorites. Okay, we are, oh, yes, we are done with the go-to makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you maybe learned something, or if you have a few of the same products that are your ride or dies, let me know. And I can't wait to see you all again soon. Hopefully not as late or as long as it has been this last time, but I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and had fun doing a little makeup. See you guys later. Bye.